this one. The Bobcats will kick it away to start. Here's the return from inside his 10. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. So Northern Illinois' offense will go on the attack first. Every team has impact players. What traits are you looking for when it comes to players who can make an impact, David?
Well, obviously, you want the main things, right? Speed, physicality, all power. All those things are really, really good. But you also need guys that will hold people accountable, guys that will lead. And it's nice to have those guys on your team. They're the leaders of the team, and they're the best players.
And part of the reason why they're leaders is because these guys galvanize their teammates, right? We've seen time and time again, these dudes make plays, and it just sparks the sideline. It sparks the coaching staff.
He's got it along the sideline. He was working his way toward that goal line. They'll stop him at the 2 after the big play up top.
Well, the offense is finding success throwing this guy's way. He just had a massive, massive play, his longest catch of the game. And I think if you're on offense, you got to keep looking this guy's way. He's now starting to prove that he's eating his guy alive in coverage, and he needs more touches.
The huge explosive play put him right on the doorstep, and now they've got to punch it in. Quarterback on the keeper. And you want to talk about gang tackling. Everybody on the defense run to the ball. We'll see if the offense can punch it in on 2nd and goal. They're going to run it. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Huskies.
We know a lot of offenses like to script their opening 10 plays going into games. They practice it over and over and over again throughout the week, and you just saw flawless execution on the opening drive by the offense. A nice job mixing in pass and run, getting different guys involved here early. They cap it off with a nice run late, but what a great job to take control of this game and the offense. They've got it moving now.
And the extra point is good, and it's 7-0. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And they close the deal, pushing their way inches into the end zone. Here he comes from inside his own 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. The Bobcats offense has its first opportunity of the day. And David, we'll see whether this running back has the ability to elevate his game and really become a star in this offense.
Yeah, he's still developing. I think when you watch him, you say, oh, he's still learning the vision and how to play the running back spot. And I think you're leaving Jesse going, I want a little bit more. I want more consistency, more big plays so this offense can really take off.
I think the coaching staff, I think the fans know for the future of this program, they need to
turning it on! They'll get him on the ground at the 46, and it'll be a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Off the play fake on first down.
When the running back gets going and gets ahead of steam like that, it's so hard to get to the ground. That's why you blitz. That's why you bring pressure. That's why you bring more guys in the box so you can get him before he gets going. But once he got going, you could tell it was hard to get a hand on him, hard to get him to the ground.
Got it in the middle. It's Gossett. Finally corralled, but not before. He picked up the first down.
Well, and a nice job working the middle of the field. I think it's so important to keep defenses honest, and you can't just dink and dunk outside. You got to work the middle. Great job finding this wide receiver in the middle of the field.
And the Bobcats with the 1st and 10. They've marched to the red zone, and here they go. Fires to the wideout. Working the middle. So close to that end zone. He can almost taste it, but it'll be 1st and goal for this offense. They'll try to get it in with the run. And he takes it in for a score. Touchdown, Bobcats.
And the running back was not going to be denied on that play. He had a hole. He saw it. He put his foot in the ground, and that was pay dirt.
Extra point here will tie the game. And the extra point splits the uprights. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays and finished the deal with the short touchdown run from the 2. And he takes this from inside the 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. The Northern Illinois offense ready to go back to work. Took the last drive in for a touchdown. They'll try to do it again on this one. That's caught. It's Bryant. Makes the stop at the 32, but he picks up 10 on that play. Off the play fake on first down to throw. And he dropped it. Just didn't look the thing all the way in. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Couldn't connect on first down. Now back to the air. This time he's got his man. Nice gain on that play, but leaves it a little short of the first down. They'll try to run for it. And they'll move the chains and get it to the 47-yard line.
It's great awareness by the running back, understanding where the first down marker is and doing whatever it takes to get it.
The Huskies are moving quickly down the field. To the air on first down. Grabbed over the middle. It's Bryant. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. From the gun, the running back tries to hit the hole. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. And the Huskies come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep the drive moving. Quick pass on the fly motion. They'll bring him down, but not before he put people in the spin cycle.
And just went with something very easy, very reliable. Flip it forward, let your receiver do the rest. I only got to get a few yards. Nice job, nice execution. First down.
Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be second down. Trying play action. Looking deep down the right side. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Catch in the middle, it's Givens. They are on the move down to the 32, and they pick up another first down. Play number 10 on this series. They'll send the back in motion. Looking to throw on first down. That's reeled in. It's Givens. And he's brought down after a nice gain. They've moved it to the 19, 1st and 10. They're looking to pass from the red zone. He's got the tight end. He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line. They'll line up for a second down play. Back to pass. Still looking, on the move. They get him on the ground, and with that, we'll head to the second quarter. We've played one, and we are right back where we started, all tied up after the first period as we take a look at the stats. That first quarter set the standard, and we hope we get a lot more of that here in the second. Starting off this quarter close enough to smell the goal line. Trying to barge their way in. And he is stopped, not getting close to the end zone. Line of scrimmage still at the 3. Second down, they'll go to the air. Touchdown, Northern Illinois. Grab the short pass to put the 6 on the board.
And it's so underrated. The relationship between a QB and a wide receiver, the timing, the ability to know where he's going to be and be accurate with the football, that's what leads to nice touchdowns, Jesse.
Well, and the chemistry between these two guys has to be great when you're throwing into the end zone because coverage is going to be tight. The throw might not be perfect, but this is something these two guys have been repping in practice over and over and over, and it's paying dividends now on game.
And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. They held the ball for 15 plays on that touchdown drive. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. He'll start the return inside his 5. And they'll get him on the ground as the offense comes out to start the next drive. Ohio takes over. The Bobcat offense heads to the field. They find themselves trailing by a touchdown and a chance on this drive to even the score. And he is snowed under, sacked at the 7.
All right, this quarterback is going to have to start playing with a clock going off in his head. He knows he cannot hold on to the football too long with players like that getting after him.
The Bobcats trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Looking to throw, it's Navarro. He'll pull it down and run. Short gain on the play before he slides. You make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. 3rd and long from inside their own 20. Quickly out on the screen to the wide receiver. He stopped short, and it's 4th down. And the Bobcats decide to punt it away. This will be their first punt of the afternoon. Not able to pop the big return, but they've got the ball back and ready to go with a fresh possession. Guys, we'll see what the plan is for this Northern Illinois offense. Fires it beautifully in on the crosser. And he's brought down after a nice gain. They're lining up on 1st and 10 from the 38. Going to the ground. They work that running game down to the 34. Let's give him 3 on the carry. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. Wants to go up top. Quick strike complete. He'll step out of bounds right at the 27. Northern Illinois back to work after picking up the first down. Tight end now in motion. From the gun, running back on the move. Defense holds their ground, pickup of a yard. It's at the 26. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. They'll run play action. Bring in the heat. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. A run for the quarterback. Absolutely nowhere to go as this defense makes a 3rd down stop. And they'll send out the field goal unit. He'll swing that big leg for 3 from 44 yards out. Never a doubt. And that lead grows even bigger. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. They'll kick it away after putting up a field goal on that last drive. On the run from inside his own 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. Quickly out to the tight end. And the big fella couldn't elude the cornerback who makes a sure tackle. The Bobcats in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Little touch pass to the receiver. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. They'll try to move the chains on 3rd and short from the 27. They'll stick to the ground looking for the marker. Nice job to get it past the sticks, and they get him down at the 35. They moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit him up top. Scanning the field, it's Navarro. Finds us back in the middle. They stop him just a link or 2 short of the first, and man, what they can do on 2nd down here. Looking to fire. Catch in the middle, it's Gossett. And they reacted well to the completion, but it was too late to keep them from getting the first down. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Makes the catch. It's Gossett. Couldn't quite get the huge play on that one, but he goes out of bounds at the 37. To the ground with the back. And this one will be stopped for no gain. They're at their fastest tempo trying to get off this third down play. Looking to throw for it. Fires to the middle. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have squeezed it. Punt is in the air. Going to make sure he doesn't get a return on this one as the punt bounces out of bounds. A little bit backed up to start this drive from their own 18-yard line. Handoff from the gun. Running to Green. Breaks into the open. Chain gang on the move. It'll be a first down at the 29. The offense will quickly use a timeout. They'll start this one from the 29 on first down. Wants to throw on first down. Makes the grab over the middle. He gets those chains moving, gets it out to the 42-yard line. They are dialed in on this drive. A couple of chunk plays, and now they'll snap it on first down. Quickly complete. And they pick up just a few on that completion. They're dealing with a second and long. Off the play fake. Oh, they're after him. Just can't pull the trigger, and the quarterback is sacked at the 41. The clock will stop with this timeout from the offense. They'll get a chance to regroup on the sideline. On third and long, try to convert through the air. Turns it loose. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. Northern Illinois will line up to punt it away. Makes the catch, and now looking for just a little bit of daylight. And he's going to get it up to about the 29-yard line before he's brought down. Power football with the run. Good job running tough and behind his pads as he gets up to the 38-yard line. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. Unloads to the wideout. The pass is incomplete and the clock will stop with 5 seconds left. One more snap coming before halftime. To the air, it's Navarro. Looking for a big gain. Makes the grab on the big throw. They finally get him stopped. Man, oh man, did he almost make a play to end this half, but stopped on a touchdown-saving tackle. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update.
Man, a lot of ways to describe those first two quarters in Athens, Ohio, but let's just go with notable. And a lot of coaches will say limiting the big plays and maybe hitting on a few yourself is key. But I'm more of a move the chains guy. Give me efficiency every day of the week and twice on Saturday. The offensive unit that subscribes to the less is more philosophy might be the one that leaves here today with a big fat W. And with that, let's send it back to our men at Peden Stadium.
Northern Illinois will kick it away to start the second half. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. Ohio U ready to go back to work on offense. They keep it on the ground to open the third. Crosses the 30 to the 31 on a 6-yard pickup. And the Bobcats can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Caught over the middle, it's Williams. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Out of the gun, the running back has it. After the pickup of 9, it's 2nd and 1. The Bobcats with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. He'll do it himself. Running into the open space. Picks up the first down and gets down to avoid contact. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking to pass. It's Navarro. Pressure coming. Hit hard as he released the ball on that first down pass, and it never had a chance. Working well behind the sticks on second down. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Got it in the middle, it's Williams. And they'll stop him about 5 yards short of the first. And the Bobcats line up to punt it away. They'll look to pin him deep. You'd think they would have had a good chance to down that one deep, but the bounce carries it into the end zone for the touchback. They'll start this drive with a pass. Complete with conviction on the crosser. That's about as close as you can get to that marker, and it will be second and just a few breaths away from the first down. Throws to the wideout. On target to the left. They finally get to him, but what a play there to pick up the first down.
One of the things I love about the passing game we've seen on offense so far here is just how good the decisions have been by the quarterback. He's not being too greedy. When the shot plays have been there, he's taken them, and they've scored points because of that, but he just takes what the defense gives him, and you're just whittling away, and you're marching the ball down the field. Really good decisions by the QB.
Got the first down, looking for more. And a really nice run and pick up there before the defense avoided disaster and stopped the really big play. The Huskies have it with a 1st and 10. They'll give it to Johnson. Oh, he's got some space. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks.
What a run. Great speed, great vision, elusiveness, and David, he's tackled down close to the goal line.
Yeah, and this offense, when you can run the football like this, man, you will have success, especially in the red zone, trying to get touchdowns.
Northern Illinois will line up with a 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Trying to surprise him with the pass. Here's the pressure. Didn't have much of a choice there, but to get rid of it. It's 3rd and goal and a long way from the end zone. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires into the end zone. Can't make the grab as he was going for 6 right there. And they decide to trot out the kicker. Right on target the first time. Now he'll try another from 24 yards out. And the kicker delivers the 3 to salvage that drive. And now the lead is extended a little further.
And that's not the way they wanted to end the drive, but nice job being ready and your field goal kicker coming through and putting 3 points on the board.
So after the made field goal, they'll kick it away and rely on their defense. Here he comes with the return. Good job by the coverage unit to put a stop to that return. They'll try to put a drive together, starting from their own 12. Wants to throw. It's Navarro. Snagged in the middle. It's Hendricks. He'll get it out to the 25, not bothered at all being backed up, and they've got a first down. Some misdirection with the counter. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. 2nd down, he'll throw it. Grabbed in the middle, it's Hendricks. Makes the grab, but not quite enough for the first down, but a good gain on that play. From the gun on 3rd down. Got it in the middle, it's Hendricks. He's there to make the stop, but the damage has been done as they pick up the first down on the throw and catch. From the gun, they'll try the middle. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Back to pass. That's caught. It's Gossett. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. And this offense is desperate to keep this drive alive, trailing by multiple possessions, and it's getting late. He'll be stopped about 2 yards short of a first down. The Bobcats will call on their punt team. He'll try to really get into this one. Not going to take a chance to grab that one as it bounces out of bounds. They'll start this drive from the 18-yard line. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. Grabbed over the middle. It's Bryant. And they'll drag him down. That's likely the last play of the third quarter. These two quarterbacks have produced as we check out their numbers after 3. One more period to go to see who can make the winning plays and come home with the victory. So the final period starts with a 2nd down play. Quick release on the RPO. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short gain there. And the Huskies come to the line needing just inches for the first down. On first down, he just sneaks it ahead. Offense has it at the 28 on first down. The handoff to Johnson. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. The Huskies have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. They'll run it from the gun. Runs through a tackle. Defense not budging. He's still able to get 2 to the 29. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Lofts one high and deep. Snags it inside the 20. He'll be brought down at the 3-yard line. An explosive play in the passing game has him on the doorstep.
That is an unbelievable play by the offense. Not only do you convert 3rd down, not only do you convert 3rd and long, but you get an explosive play that now sets you up on the opponent's goal line, 1st and goal. Wow.
Northern Illinois will line up with a 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. He's got it down to the 1-yard line right on the doorstep of Pater. Time is on their side, and they're going to wind that play clock all the way down. They go right back to this guy on 2nd and goal. Just hammer it with this running back again, and he noses his way into the end zone.
Another rushing touchdown. That's now 2 on the game. This offense thought they could come into this one running the ball, being the more physical team, and they look like it right now.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point right down the boulevard as they are now up 20 in the 4th. So an 82-yard drive there. They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd. On the move from inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. The Ohio U offense returns to the field. That last drive fizzled out, Jesse. They had to punt it.
Yeah, they did. And, David, they're just going to have to do a better job this time around erasing the mental mistakes.
And just trying to solve the defensive riddle, understanding what they're trying to do to you and attack them.
Back to pass. It's Navarro. Throws for the tight end. A strike downfield. That defense got gashed, but they finally get him to the turf at the 47.
Let's go. We got some life. We made a big play, something to build off of. We need a lot of points, and we need them quickly. Time's running out. We're trailing big in this ballgame.
You get a play like that, and you feel like you can go in and finish the deal. It'll be 1st and 10 from just inside the 50. He'll try to do it himself. Got to protect the merchandise. Gets down without taking a hit. And the Bobcats are in the hurry-up. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Catch in the middle, it's Williams. Knocked down at the 29-yard line. Picked up 15 yards on the play, and he's got a 1st down. Looking to throw on 1st down. Makes the grab, it's Gossett. They stop him just short of the 1st down, but it will be 2nd and inches coming up. That will take us to the 2-minute timeout, and not much time left for this offense to put together a miracle. The give to the lone running back. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the 1st down. They'll hurry to the line with the clock still running. Looking downfield on 1st down. They'll spot the ball at the 12 after that completion. The offense will have to use its 1st timeout of the half. The give to the left side. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. 8th play of the drive, and to keep this one going, they'll need to convert a 3rd and 5. From the gun, wants to pass. He's got it on the move. He steps out of bounds, but not before he has enough to set him up 1st and goal. The Bobcats started this drive backed up in their own end, and now they've moved into position to score. Trying to barrel in, and he'll haul it in and take it to the end zone. Touchdown, Ohio!
Nice job by the offense going down the field, putting points on the board, but you're still down a couple possessions. Still need some good things to happen. You need your kicker to go over there and get warmed up. We need an onside. We need to score some points. We need a lot of things to go right to win this football game.
Lining up to add another. Hit that one with some aggression for the point after. They put together an 81-yard drive. They're definitely up against it. Time running out, down 2 possessions. They'll try the onside kick. Northern Illinois takes over as the offense heads to the field. And what a drive that was the last time they had it. Basically the length of the field. Much better starting point this time. Brought down just outside the red zone. He moves the chains. It's at the 22. The defense calls the timeout. Their 2nd of the day as they try to get their act together. And the quarterback takes a knee.